Spend a check on me cause I love it. Sky the limit, ain't nothing is above it. So I pull up, I could put your bitch in the foreign. Don't like my side chick cause she boring. Spend a check on me cause I love it. Sky the limit, ain't nothing is above it. So I pull up. Credit card swiping, jacking, bitches macking, fuck for practice, pulling hoses, automatic, always lacking, use them funky off, we use with target practice, all my girls red bone and thick, no plastic, no counterfeits, and he pulled up crazy, then we dipped up in the ride, two doors with no tenant, we always stayed outside, my nigga J had them kilos, but we never was no friends, that's how we got through and never got caught up again, photo Yoda, making Yoda, getting older, bro, this colder, got the doja, don't drink soda, order I love to know ya. Even though from the bottom that this shit don't turn me. I get a lot of levels, but I'm still gonna get a lot of cheese. I could put your bitch in the foreign. Don't like my side chick cause she boring. Spend a check on me cause I love it. Sky the limit, ain't nothing is above it. So I pull up, I could put your bitch in the foreign. Don't like my side chick cause she boring. Spend a check on me cause I love it. Sky the limit, ain't nothing is above it. So I pull up.
Especially in this environment, so I think we just kind of been taking it dead time, not looking too far ahead, not doing the cash or involved like that, just kind of doing it.
Well, speaking of having fun, let's get into your game a little bit because, all right, recently you had 25 in that huge win against the Connecticut Sun, but I saw it live. You shot 90%. That's unreal, and you didn't even miss the free throw line. I believe some people call that in the zone. So can you talk about that? Or did you feel like you were in the zone? What was going through your mind during that game?
Well, beautiful thing. There's not enough of it.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining the No Offense podcast. I know it's been a minute where, we've been offline now for a little bit. We had to take care of a few things that, could have still be broadcast. But we are in here today to bring you some new talent. Today we have Young Hub that was just listening to Pull Up. You know what I'm saying? He's come out of the Tampa Bay area. We do have him here with us today, so we can go ahead and talk with you, Mr. Hub, and we're glad that we could bring him to you today. So without further ado, let me go ahead and bring Mr. Hub in. Y'all give me a sec. Y'all give me a chance. And y'all show y'all love for Young Hub. One moment. What's happening with you, G?
Hey, what's up with you, what's up with you, man?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored, man. I'm glad to see that you was able to join us today, man. I appreciate that, man.
Nah, no problem. Glad to be here. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man. Just wanted to let you know, man. The music, man, is jamming, dog. We had that pull up plan when we came on the show, man. I know we turned a lot of heads with that one, bruh, man. You know what I'm saying? You got an album dropping soon, man? When can we pick that up? Is that available now, man? How can we put that in the library?
First off, like I said, I'm from Young Florida, Tampa, Florida. I am with Black China Worldwide. That's who I represent. That's my little label. That's what I'm rolling with. And yes, I do got a little mixtape coming out. It's called Me Versus Me. You know what I'm saying? This is my third consecutive mixtape that we rolling on. So we're gonna see how it's gonna go. I think I got one though.
Man, you ain't never lied, dog. That pull up made me, man, even if I had nowhere to go, boy, it made me hop in the car. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely, man. That song was just crazy. I just did something a little crazy on it. I knew I just wanted to throw something out, so that's the one I chose with.
Man, I definitely think that was a wise choice. I was definitely glad that you jumped on the scene, man, bringing something new to the game, bringing a different aspect. Because like I said, it's all good vibes, man. That's that. I don't know about y'all, but that's the vibe I get when I get paid on Fridays. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Just something different. Just something different. Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they know me as just a little singing or a little rapping, but I'm throwing something different every little time. So you could get both, or you could get something different. You can get something different each and every time you hear me.
So that versatility is where it's at, man, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's what's gonna make anybody grow.
And I don't think he ever lied there, my man. So let's start from the beginning, man. Let's get to know Young Hook. First and foremost, how long you been in the game, man?
Pretty much, just been around music all your life, so it ain't really nothing to it as like everybody else. But seriously, started probably like 2014, 2015. But like I said, I've been writing rhymes all my life. Middle school, just doing stuff. High school, doing things. College, doing things. But I've been making music all my life. But seriously, as far as recording, 2014. So that's where we at right now.
Yeah, I would say you definitely, as far as quality, as far as the time invested in what you do, I can definitely say, man, you on that professional tip. You definitely, whatever you're doing, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man, because you're right in the pocket. I feel like you done got good in your avenue as far as you done figured out where you at. You know what I'm saying? Where you fit in the industry.
Yeah.
And bro, man, you taking full advantage. I know we got another track later, man. We're gonna let them hear Grow Apart to show that versatility that you was talking about. But man, I had to start off with that pull up, man, because you listen, thanks again for accepting the invite. Because as soon as you send it over, you say, man, here goes some of my work. As soon as you send me that pull over, it's been stuck in the deck, man. It's been stuck in the deck. And I know you said you've been doing this for a while, so let me ask, who were some of the artists that you listened to growing up that may have inspired, your particular direction and how you chose to lead your career when you finally did, come into the game?
Pretty much a little bit of everything. I was all into everything. I could listen to rock, I could listen to R&B, I could listen to rap, but in particularly, I love my favorite artist is probably like Neo, and then I switch it up with like Lil Wayne or something. So that's where you get the like singing, and that's where you get the rapping kind of formulating. That's where you get me. That's why I think that's kind of made me who I am as far as where I'm at right now.
Sorry, let me put it this way: if you could do a musical track with anybody, money's not an option. You know what I'm saying? Just for the love of the music. Who would you put on the track with you, man?
It just really depends on the timing of where I'm at in my life. So if we saying like right now, it could really be anybody. But right now, I'll probably go with Young Thug. I think we'll both have it'll be a great matchup. It'll be something great that we'll do.
I definitely can feel that energy bouncing back and forth, man. Because like I said, with the way that you both jump, all over the track, you definitely got to feel that vibe. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got to pick up. Yeah. All right. So let me ask, how much time do you get to dedicate to your craft? And say, do you set aside time to hit the studio? Like, you got to schedule like Tuesday and Thursday I'm in the studio, or is it basically like, man, when I feel it, I gotta put it on wax right now while I got it?
At this moment right now in my life, it's probably just like probably like 2 times out of every other week, something like that, because I like to go in the studio and just knock out full songs and just make sure my craft good. So, and then also I don't like rushing my music, and I'm at a point where I need people to listen to me. So I needed to try to get people's voice, and I think rushing the songs or rushing the music ain't gonna get me where I'm at.
That's actually a great observation because you're right. I always said, listen, you can tell, especially if you're somebody who you're following a great artist. You kind of fell in love with the way they do their music, where they express themselves in the way that you can relate to a lot. Then you're gonna be able to tell as a fan, what's been rushed and what was heartfelt. And fans can be kind of. We can be loyal, but we can be harsh too. You know what I'm saying? They be like, "Yo, I love the music, man, but that one track you put out, man, the fuck was that?" You know what I'm saying? But
definitely, it's like a yin and a yang to everything. Because sometimes you can get a great song within the rush track, but I'm saying as far as me personally, I think me taking my time, that's where you get the best quality of music.
For sure, man. And I'm with you. I know we got people that one track take it. I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is just making sure that it's you on the track. You know what I'm saying? Not just something for a commercial. And that's what I love so much about listening to you, your music, brother, is the fact that, like I said, you do bring your personalized aspect to the game. You know what I'm saying? You got your own whole. You got to put on a whole swag when you play the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a transformer.
Definitely. He said like a transformer. Nah, for real. It's like know what I'm saying? I just like to come with different stuff because you could go smooth with it and you could go, you know what I'm saying, all into the lyrics. It just depends on your vibe, to be honest. I make music for whatever. If you really listen to the lyrics, you can actually understand what I'm talking about. But if you actually listen to it for a vibe, then that's what you're going to get. It's just up to the person that's listening to it.
I feel you, bro. All right. So let me ask, what's your motivation, man, on those days that you might not want to get up and, because we all have those days where we party too hard the night before, or we wake up with a bad headache.
Yeah.
What's those that? What is it that's inside you that keeps you moving? As far as, man, I gotta, what I'm saying, I gotta keep pushing. This is my dream. This is what I gotta. What makes you get up and hit the studio and clock in, man?
Probably a lot of things, but just a couple things right now is one. I know I just want to have a voice. I just want people to hear and understand where I'm trying to come from and where I'm trying to go, because I already know as far as living this life, you here for a purpose. And we can't pretty much just be here and just wasting our lives, but we pretty much here for a purpose. And I already know throughout music, you could have a voice. That's one aspect. But another aspect is I do have a son, so he definitely make me want to, know what I'm saying, get up out of the situations that I am in right at the moment, because you don't want to stay stagnant. Pretty much where you at in all life. Anybody can easily get a house or a car and be comfortable where they at, but sometimes a lot of other people like me, we want to get to different levels.
Like you just spoke on, you said you got a son. Okay, I understand exactly 100%. Especially you wrapped it up with them. When you have a child, man, you understand that it's no longer about us. So I definitely understand that hustle. Even when those days when you don't want to get up, it's not even left up to us no more. We got those that depend on us. So I 100% admire you for definitely keep pushing in those aspects, man, and making sure that you got that background behind you that's gonna keep you moving.
That's gonna keep rolling. But like I said, a lot of people, they get stagnant even if they got kids. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, that ain't their motivation. They just, well, it just depends on who you are. It's just, as far as just me, I just want to get to a different place in life. I don't want to get stagnant where I'm at.
All right. So if you can go back to the beginning of your career based on the experiences you have now, you know what I'm saying? And you have that knowledge now. Were there any things that you would have done different, any different roads you would take, maybe invested your time in different aspects than what you are now, or would you do it all the same?
Of course, I think anybody could nitpick anything that they'll do different. But if I had to tell myself something back then, I'll tell myself to actually build a team or make a team. But as far as where I'm at now, I'm pretty much comfortable where I'm at.
Gotcha. Okay.
Nah, definitely.
All right. So then let's put it this way, and I 100% agree with you there as well, because what I'm saying, without those mistakes, what I'm saying, you wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So with going on to that same question, the reason I say that, it's like things as far as performances. You know what I'm saying? Like have you done live performances at this particular point where you're at now?
Oh yeah, I did live performances already.
Okay. So thinking about that first performance that you rocked the stage, and then your most recent performance that you rocked the stage, because you notice any differences as far as even confidence or just knowing generally how you want your set to go, or what kind of knowledge have you picked up from that first to the last performance?
Well, as far as the first, I think it starts with the confidence, and then once you get the confidence, then you can pretty much paint your background as far as how you want it to go. As far as what I mean by that, meaning like when you first get on stage, like in the first beginning, you could say. Like a lot of people be stage fright, but me personally, I wasn't stage fright, but I didn't necessarily have all that confidence. And now to a point to where I'm at now, I got a lot more confidence, and now I can actually focus and structure on like my songs and how I want to, hype up the crowd on this beat or how I want to do that. So like I said, it just starts with first just having that confidence, and then after that, just designing your performance and how you want to do it. But throughout this quarantine, shoot, you really can't do too much. But I can still study and figure out how I want to do it once the time come back.
And that's I think a big thing as well is a lot of people, I don't want to say COVID is anything less than the virus. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's not that we want to hear, but I definitely feel like it's giving a lot of people time to basically research things that, what I'm saying, they may not have had the time, or to explore different avenues that they may not have had the time to. So with that, I definitely applaud you with taking that time that you have, you know what I'm saying, and finding ways to either market yourself, or either to move your career forward, because there's not everyone is taking that time to do that. So I definitely commend you for that as well. And that same progress that you speak of, that you want to make with your career, we definitely still pick the vibes up with the music that you produce, because it's very positive, uplifting music. And to me, what I got about it was it wasn't something that made me, like you said, stagnant. It wasn't something that you're not gonna sit and listen to this music and not feel something.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. I definitely want somebody to feel something throughout the music. And like I said, certain songs may not be for you. That's why you got a lot of tracks on it. But at the same time, I want to make my whole track list pretty much jam on to everyone that mess with my music. But like I said, it'll get to that point. I think it'll definitely get to that point as I keep growing.
For sure. And I definitely see the promise of progression, dude. I mean, like I said, you're already phenomenal as far as I don't like to put anybody up against anyone, but like I say, as far as what I call the timeline, where people start and then they learn the business and they're getting it, what I'm saying. I feel like you are very far advanced as far as how together you put together your music and your mind state as far as where you want to go. So let's say, if you wake up tomorrow, man, and let's say your phone rings, you don't recognize the number, but you pick it up anyway. It's the best call of your career. You know what I'm saying? Not just where you are, not just where you're going, not just where you hope to peak at. It's the best call of your whole career. Tell me who's on the phone and how that conversation goes.
Shoot, the conversation gonna go that if it is up to me, that somebody necessarily want to give me a label, want to actually own my own label. So if I could get a deal like that, or not necessarily even a deal, if somebody just want to just give it to me like that, shoot, that'll be the greatest thing in life. But I don't think in life nobody gonna give you nothing. That's as far as what my dad always tell me.
Yep. Hey, that was a smart man. Even even freedom, man. It costs. You know what I'm saying? So, that's 100%. I can definitely agree with you, man. That would be the dream call. If someone could call and just say, "Hey, man, I got some money I want to throw at you. You make your own label. Do what you must." You know what I'm saying? Just bring back the profits. Let me tell you, if that's what they decide to do, man. Do you have a label name in mind? If you was the CEO,
yes, sir.
what would be the label?
It's already in motion. Black Child Worldwide. That's what we rolling with. BCWW, Black Child Worldwide.
Ain't it, man? That has the makings of an international title, man.
Nah, definitely, man. It's for everybody. Even though you got that word, but it's for everybody at the end of the day. But as far as once we get merch going, they'll definitely understand it as time goes.
For sure. Now I know you said as far as the parenting. One of the things I like to bring up is I know a lot of people who are hoping to get in this game. Hopefully they already know that the odds of hitting the lotto or hitting it big over one song is slim to none. There's so much talent in the game.
I said yesterday, that's crazy too. I was just saying that yesterday.
So the thing is, especially being an artist who understands the grind that it takes, and the hard work that it pays off in the end, but you got to put in. How do you manage? You know what I'm saying, as far as your family time versus your artist time, because it is a demanding industry, and I definitely believe that people need to know that going into the field.
As far as running back one more time, cause my bad, something had popped up on my screen.
No problem, boss. I was just saying, as far as with the aspiring artists, as you start to progress and you get these more opportunities, and it starts to congest your schedule. Say how do you plan to manage the time? Between family time and art and work time, especially when it's building the foundation for your family as far as financially.
Nah, definitely. Even like last night, I had went to the studio from like 2 a.m. in the morning to 6 this morning. But as far as even that, it's just the sacrifice. They just got to understand, what they're doing it for. And I think one person sacrificing throughout the family or whoever sacrificing throughout the family, they'll definitely understand what's the purpose once they see the ending outcome of pretty much what you're trying to do. So I think it's just about a conversation, pretty much, because like I said, time with family is very precious, but it's just about a conversation more than less.
I definitely understand. Okay, let me ask, what's one message if you could leave for your fans? Even
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily even have to be about music. Just as a personal standpoint, if you could have a face to face with the fan, at least something meaningful for them, what would be that message for them?
My message that I always say to everybody: don't just only don't just only try to change your life, change your whole generation. So if you could just not, of course, we all want to, do things better for ourselves or whatnot, but not just trying to change our life. Let's try to change our whole generation if we can.
Understand?
And that could say a lot, you know what I'm saying, within it. It's a lot within it you could ask about it, but that's just my whole little memo. That's why I give to everybody if I do have one thing to say to them.
No, and that's deep, man. You know what I'm saying? Because even especially, and I hate to say it, but this year alone, there's been plenty of opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Probably more opportunities I've seen in my life, and I'm going on 30 years old. Probably more opportunities than I've ever seen in my life in 1 year. As far as to get behind something. So it's just, but definitely to be a positive force of change, going forward as far as for your whole generation. If you could influence the whole generation, you're definitely onto something, man. So let me ask, this will be, the last of our, what I say, the artist questions, and then we'll go to those personal questions I was telling you about.
No.
Because you are such established and you do have the following, you've got the plan, you've got you've got the sound, you've got the game plan. At this point, are you open to doing features or collabs with upcoming artists or artists who are just getting into the game? And if so, when they approach Young Hub, what do they need to have in hand for you to understand that this is a serious endeavor and not somebody who's just going to waste your time?
As far as the first one, I'm definitely open to features, but the vibe got to definitely be right. And also, I don't like messing with people that BS around or whatnot, cause I'm not even into that. As far as either like making BS music or either just just BS around, like, hey, let's do something, and then they'll never hit you back or whatnot. So it's really just depending on the person and the vibe of it. But I'm definitely open into features or whatnot. I got a couple features on my first mixtape, and it's called Melodizing, and I also got features on my second mixtape as well. So I just keep it rolling, that's all. $1 Million Run is my second mixtape that I did have too as well, and like I said, this is my third one coming up, Me Versus Me. So it's like a whole trilogy going on, but you'll see it at the end of the end of the road where we go.
For sure. Now, are these mixtapes being released on DatPiff?
This is pretty much pretty much on everything.
Okay, so it's also on all platforms and everything.
Yep, all platforms.
Okay. So y'all make sure y'all show your love, man. And I'm telling you, this brother is definitely vibing out. I just happened to hear the single "Pull Up," man, and immediately upon hearing it, bro, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I thought you was in Atlanta already stunting, man. The way you was, you know what I'm saying?
Nah. Definitely. Now we getting slowly but surely, you know what I'm saying? And then also you don't want no fast career, just one hit one day and go. So you got to build up a resume first off.
See, that's what I'm saying. I like the way you think. My man's got a whole library trying to hit you with. So let's So not everybody gets Young Hub time, man. So while we got you, you know what I'm saying, for those fans that that tuned in, we got a couple questions, man. That way they can get a few facts about you. You know what I'm saying? So and this is the only question that I have that has an introduction, because I have to start off with, I don't have no money for no lawyers, so give me something that is radio ready and ain't gonna get you in no trouble, pimping. All right, what is the craziest thing you've ever done, and would you do it again? That was legal, that you could talk about.
Yeah, of course. Probably just flipping off my parents' couches and stuff. Because they was big on that, not to jump on stuff, but just being the kids, jumping off their stuff. But that's pretty much about it. I ain't really do too much crazy. Know what I'm saying? Since we on the radio, you can say.
Hey man, I like the way you took that. Cause listen, man, even as innocent as that sound, man, I know my parents. I cannot get down on the couches, boy. You said
hey,
flipping.
exactly.
I was about to say, nigga, you about to get a whooping.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? My parents definitely wasn't on that. They definitely wasn't on that flipping and jumping on the couches and stuff. But we boys. Boys are gonna
You
be
know what I'm saying? We
boys.
gotta test the boundaries. We gotta,
We gotta test the others
you
sometimes.
know. All right, so this was more on, on some leisurely type. Well, let's say you get, some time, just a spare time. Either they got you sat down, man, where you can't write or whatever. But they say, man, I'll leave you 5 movies, man. What are your top 5 movies that you can watch anytime that can pass the time and you don't mind watching them? Because I know I just seen the movies a couple hundred times, and I know if they put it on now, I'm a puke. But what's the 5 that you got that you can watch and everything will be straight?
Shoot, I like a lot of different movies. World War Z, definitely. That's crazy. I think that's another movie called. Oh yeah, New Jack City, of course. Juice. I think it's called Juice. I believe so. It's called Juice with
Yeah.
Tupac. Um, Shoot, don't be a menace to society while drinking the juice. That one, and they just put out a hard video of that all said and them with a young boy. That was hard. And for my fifth one, probably like Man in Black or something just some comedy in there.
I understand, man. That's definitely got you. Definitely got the mix up of the genres there. So I'm with you on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can definitely dig that one. You know what I'm saying? So let's ask,
definitely.
what's something that you can't go a day without doing?
Shoot, one thing I can't go a day without doing probably eating Chinese food. 'Cause I love Chinese
Oh man, they
food.
got you on the cat dog too.
Yeah, man, I can't get off it, man. But it ain't really the cat dog. It's the fried
I know.
rice. Dude, I can't get off
I
that.
know what you mean, man. I love that house fried rice, man. When they throw everything in there, man. They
It was shrimp fried rice for me,
Man,
and I called it a day.
you know what I'm saying? Even I feel bad because even when the whole Corona thing was going on, and it was like it came from China, I probably had a box of Chinese food in my hand. Like, no, not from them. You know what I'm saying? Like this, man, have you tasted
Tell you,
this?
that's all I be on. That's the only thing I be on.
Yeah, man, that Chinese food, bro, it come in clutch.
Yeah,
All
exactly.
right, so what's one who is one of your favorite historical figures? This could be anybody who ever walked the face of the earth. It doesn't have to necessarily be somebody who was famous or that anybody would generally know. Just somebody who definitely changed the course of your life or the way that you look at life. Who would that be?
Yeah, I think of course my parents. They just teaching me about life before anybody else. So it's definitely my parents just showing me the ropes of life and just showing me where to go, and then me going out in the world and just doing what I got to do. As far as just not going out in the world and not knowing what to do, but since I came out of this world, them teaching me of how to get to this level or what I got to do in this situation. So it's pretty much them more than anything.
I understand that, man. I definitely understand that. All right, so what's a food that you could not live without? Matter of fact, we'll change it up a little different. If there was one
Yeah.
food that you had to eat for the rest of your life, don't you know what I'm saying? It's gotta be the same way, seasoned the same way. You still sticking with the house fried
Uh,
rice? You still sticking with the shrimp fried rice?
Hey, that's it. Shrimp fried rice. That's it. Can't go with nothing else, man. I can eat that all day, every day, any day, cold, hot, don't even matter.
Man, hey, you know what? That don't sound like a high maintenance menu at all. So shoot, you might be all right, man.
Nope. That's it, man. I can eat that all day. Literally, I'm trying to tell you, literally all day, every day, for real,
Hey
for real.
man, hey, to each his own. But you like what you like. Hey, at least you got it figured out.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So what are some of your own personal goals in the next 5 years? Now this could be business related, this could be home related, but just what are some things in the next 5 years to hope to cross off? Yeah, we could say Young Hub did that.
Um, like I said, next 5 years. First off, I want to own my masters on my label, if anything, as far as music potentials. Of course, I want to be financial. I want to be wealthy at a time. I mean, when I say wealthy, I want to be at a position, not overly wealthy. I want hundreds of millions. I want to be at a point where I'm pretty much gradually going as I go. Well, that's what I mean by wealthy, and not necessarily worried about or my nieces or cousins worried about us eating, or it's easy for us to eat. That's number two. Um, Next 5 years, shoot, really a lot of stuff. Just want to be more in the stocks. I want to be definitely more in the real estate. I want to at least have a grasp up on it. Not necessarily just starting to know what it is. I want now. I'm knowing what it is, but in 5 years from now, I definitely want to, have a couple properties here and there, and then, like I said, invest and only be in stocks as well. I definitely want to have a grasp on that. And lastly, shoot. I don't know, man. I just want to be happy. I just want to keep being happy more than what I am now. Should just keep smiling, keep seeing my family smile more than that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
No,
All right, so let's bring us to our last couple here, man. If your
hmm
life was a movie or a book, what would the title be to it?
Ooh, that was a good one. um, I'll probably just say indifferent.
Indifferent.
Yeah, when I say that, it could mean a lot of things, but as far as just put it basically, meaning like I'm taking the traditional route, but it's not the traditional route. You could say.
I got you something to make you
I,
think.
I know that don't make sense, but hey, in my head it
Hey, you know
does.
what? Hey, dog,
Hey,
that actually does make sense because for one, it'll entice you to come see the movie, to even know what's going on, and then
nah,
two, that lets me know some deep thought going on because you saying what I
yeah,
got from that basically was you saying, you know, nothing's new under the sun, but you find a different way to do it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I mean,
exactly,
I'm with you
exactly.
100% on that. It's definitely something I would be willing to buy a ticket to see how it all plays
Nah,
out too.
yeah, yeah, just being indifferent, man. Just trying to do different stuff, but being the same, but going a different route. That's all.
Hey man, I am once again. I said, man, I'm thankful that we were able to get you on the show. And I gotta ask you, Young, if the chance comes up again, because we definitely love to tap in back and forth with our artists and see where
hmm
your career's progressing. Would you be willing to come back on the show, man, and kick it with us and let us know how things are going?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I'm saying everyone that's pretty much that's on this road and on this journey with me, they definitely gonna see the great outcome of what I'm definitely give back. You could say. I'm saying I'm just glad. I'm saying you just even we both even got in touch with each other and we could just build a bond from here.
Man, I'm looking forward to it, man. Anytime you got any shows, music, anything dropping, man, let us know. 'Cause like I said, we're definitely supporting that work. That's how it is. No offense.
Yeah,
We love the fact that you guys, come on the show. You give us, just that raw truth of who you are. No offense to whoever takes offense to it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's why we call it no
yeah,
offense.
I was about to say that too, man. I like that. No offense, though, man. I like that a lot. I think that's a deeper meaning than just no offense to what people
For
think.
sure, you know what I'm saying. You gotta. Hey, this is us, man. You know what I'm saying, and,
Mhm.
and we are the future. So this, like I said, no offense. We put a big bold letters. When you're here, feel free to be you. If they don't like it, they can
Mhm.
change the view. And that's the way we look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yes, sir. And real quick, I'm saying, I just want to shout out, I'm saying, I am Young Hub. I'm with Black Child Worldwide. And you could definitely go on YouTube, look at me at Young Hub World, and anything as far as iTunes, Apple Music. Just search up Young Hub, man. Get at me.
For sure, man. Make sure y'all follow him on all platforms. Show my man some love. And you say you got music on YouTube as well. You got any videos showing up?
Yes, sir. I got everything. Just go on YouTube, Young Hub World, and that's it.
Man,
You,
sound like we got homework, man. Listen, Young Hub, man, it's been a blessing, man. I definitely see much success, much love, and much happiness coming your way, boss. And like I said, keep in touch. If there's anything at all we can do for you, you know what I'm saying. Don't hesitate, pick up the phone. I'm talking about if you got say, hey man, if you hear that I'm finna be at so and so on Friday, as soon as you hear about it, man, call me and we gonna blast it over the network. You know what I'm saying. That's what we here for.
nah, definitely. I'm definitely staying in touch, and we're gonna be in tune with each other as we
For
grow.
sure, man. Well, it's much love to you, brother, and I hope that you have a wonderful day and a wonderful year, man. We'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. No problem. No offense. We
We out.
out.
Thank y'all again for tuning in to today's episode of No Offense, the podcast with Young Hub. Now again, this brother is definitely on a music track, music journey. You guys gotta. This is one of the journeys that you want to take part of. You know what I'm saying? Look this brother up. You wanna go ahead and hear some of this music. It's gonna put you in a certain vibe. It's gonna make you want to get up, clean the house. It's gonna make you want to get up and bounce. It's gonna make you want to tell somebody else about it, just like everybody else you seen on this show. So man, do yourself a favor. You got homework and you are welcome. Now again, I'm gonna go ahead and play like we always do our another song selection by our artist today, Young Hub, and that's coming up just shortly. But I do want to remind you guys again that the show going forward is in the love of memory, you know what I'm saying, of Montel Drayton. Shout out to my little brother who just passed away, and we thank you again for the love and support, and we miss you, bro. But going forward, you guys, this is Grew Apart by Young Hub. God bless.
My nigga, I ain't gon' never diss you. I'm always miss you. Gotta play it to the game when trap niggas wanna trick you. Wanna talk, but we ain't got no pressure. But ain't no issue. Got it going, touring, I'm a blessing. I'm feeling brand new. I'm always stylish. She private, I'm wildin', she driving. I'm always drinking and driving. I'm on the island, I got it. Millions all cash, all this money now. We got it, cause the money running fast up. I'm forever last, bro. Now go ahead and tell me how you take it. Where that's precipitation. We elevating, getting legal money, nigga, we'll take it. We motivating, compilating, they blatant. We going through life with a breeze, but checking off all our needs. I got a lot of views, but people don't like me. And family, all I got, my nieces gon' follow me. I walk in the crowd, you can't see what I see. My diamonds on froze, AJ is the one who bleed. Big A, Kobe Bryant every day. The nigga stank, they killed him, then he passed away. Big pay, foreign whips, huge gates. Best friends, you crossed me, then I went away. I got a lot of love,